morning and welcome to Wake and Bake with Old School and Co. I hope you're toking up and tuning in because I'm having a great day. So good morning to you. Good morning to you. Ha ha.
Good morning to you.
Sitting here talking to my good friend Cannabis Janice and Dabmother 710. Cool, right on. Now, I've got to give a quick shout out to my sponsors. We got some cool ones on. I love them. Got Doc Ferguson, you bet. Got some. Hey, there you go. Okie Applesauce too. Cool, right on, right on. Double Down Dabs. I like them Double Down Dabs. They just rock. And they're coming out with some new stuff too. That's right on. I'll dig it. We've also got the 788 collection. They got a large variety of subjects and
their paint stick is amazing.
oh yeah, I do like that. Cool.
I gotta try that.
Now, we've got something very, very cool coming up tomorrow night.
Tuesday,
See,
May 24th.
See, we're recording this on Sunday. It's going to broadcast on Monday, so everybody's going to see it.
Oh, got you.
This is tomorrow. This is really tomorrow.
It's tomorrow.
It messes with my stoner brain like you have no idea.
Yeah, it's messing with me right now.
So we're going to be down at the farmers market. Okay, you're going to be speaking. No, you're not.
No.
No. Okay, you're going to be speaking. I knew.
I'm like, John, no. Did someone not tell me? Okay.
Okay.
Would you
good.
love to? No.
Okay.
Yes.
Now you're good. This is going to be one of the few times you are going to be speaking because
Yes.
we've had to try to get you several times.
Yeah, a
and-
few times. I'm gonna just briefly talk about how I pretty much turned my life around with cannabis and terpenes and what you can do to kind of just read your body, listen to what it's telling you, and be able to properly pick your medicine by what you need, not by what someone's telling you to get.
Now, you were a person like me. You were on a lot of pills when you were in the military,
Yes.
and now you had a reaction to it. You gained a lot of weight.
I did. And also, my medicine of choice has always been alcohol. You know, it was easy to drink
And
beer
that puts a lot of weight on you. Yeah,
margarita.
That's empty calories.
Love my margaritas. I'm not gonna lie.
I understand.
You know, it just I was on about 6 or 7 different medications. I had everything from anxiety, which I still do, but my shingles, I still fight those all the time.
Right.
So cannabis has really opened me up, been able to let me get back out into the public because I
dig it.
I hermit. I'm very good at being alone.
One of the suffering silent, the people are talking.
Yes.
It's very easy for us to get in our homes and, like you say,
It is.
become a hermit.
You know, I had to put myself out there for so many years and you know, wearing that uniform and being up front and giving just my all and everything I had of me, and now it's just easy to not.
And now you are the Dabmother.
I am the Dabmother.
Dabmother710.
Dabmother 710
Now,
on
so
Instagram.
you don't really smoke cannabis, you do concentrates.
I do concentrates. Because of my asthma, I was in the hospital back in 2019, June 2019. They diagnosed it as pneumonia. I have some scarring left in my lungs, but I had infantile asthma when I was born.
Right.
I outgrew it, and it came back on as an adult onset with allergies being that kicker. So
Right.
this time of year is horrible for me.
Yeah.
And I was in the hospital or the doctor's office every 6 months getting shots, getting steroid shots, just on steroids like there's no tomorrow. We know what steroids do to you. They make you balloon even more.
Yeah.
So it was just that constant battle of my body trying to figure out, what are you doing to me? And I am currently on none of that medication.
Right on. There you
I
go.
do have my rescue inhaler with me at all times because, you know, I have asthma. We all keep those. I have my steroid inhaler if I need it.
And that works with, like we talk all the time, working with conjunction with the meds that we use and the meds we want to use with what they call the modern meds.
Right, absolutely. And THC, if a lot of people don't realize that on the THC side of things, I know we preach terpenes, but asthma sufferers benefit from a high THC because that's the bronchodilator. That's what opens up those lungs real quick and lets you breathe and gets all that coughing up. And
like the pinene?
Yes.
Because now we have to say this is in our opinion and there's no research, FDA, yada, yada, okay, I dig it. But in my opinion, I love those terpenes, like you say, the pinene, limonene, myrcene.
Yes.
Because I love being in a forest. You know, in Colorado, that's why you love the air up there.
Right. You know, that's what I tell people, get out and sniff the air because you have natural terpenes that are blowing around
Bet.
in the air, and that's why when it goes to rain, you get
Oh, yeah,
that
I love the
beautiful. I
rains,
love
yeah.
the rain smell. Right before or even after you walk outside, and it just smells fresh and clean because the air just washed itself
Right.
clean. So, and we love roses. Roses are relaxing, and
Mhm.
they have a little bit of a lavender smell to them
Right.
in within the plant itself. So.
I love how we come back to the plants, and like you
Yes,
say,
exactly.
we always talk about the terps so much,
Mm-hmm.
but that comes back to the other plants. You know, the terps in them, or the smells and the fragrances. I just love being able to go in the gardens now.
That and also being able to you can pick your like spices when you cook. You know, people, we spice our food. Well, why do we spice our food? Because it tastes good. Well, why does it taste good? Because our bodies want that. Well, why? Comes back to the terpenes
There
that
you
are
go.
in
The terpenes
those
in every
spices.
single plant.
Yes,
Yeah.
you have terpenes in those plants that activate the ECS system. Now, when we cook, we don't get as much of that
Right.
terpene push into the body, so it helps the ECS system, but not as much. And
Because the heat does break it down.
the
a
heat
little
breaks
deal.
it down when we cook and stuff like that. So there's so much science behind all of it,
Mhm.
and that's why we're pushing for legalization. And we've got with Orca, we're pushing 818 and 819 so hard. It's important. We've got so much bureaucratic pushing back at us, trying
Right.
to change what we said. No, this is what we want, and in order for us to get that education out there, it needs to be open.
It comes down to, well, big supporters of 788, and we've seen how 780's been changed and different things like that, and the other bills have been added. 818 and 819, both are going to be constitutional amendments. That's
Yes.
what I like, a constitutional amendment. Now, we can bring up 820. I do not support
I don't
820.
support 820.
820 is a statute, and it can be
Yes.
changed like 788.
And there's
Exactly.
already kill clauses in it. The public, what they don't understand is I don't say understand. They haven't read it probably. So I encourage everyone to go read 820,
Mhm.
okay, and then go over to orca.com,
Right.
ORCAOK.com, and read 818 and 819. The way that we have written, the way that Orca has written this, Judd has taken so much time on this. Oh my
Listen to
goodness.
so many people.
Right.
We've had a lot of input on
There's
that.
the rec protects the medical, and the medical protects the rec. So there are no kill clauses. There's no way that once we change the Oklahoma Constitution, they can't touch it. We
Right on, I
spoke.
like that.
So we're gonna petitions start Tuesday. So start looking into your dispensaries. If you know of anybody, let us know. We want to get this out there.
That's
and
one thing we
signatures done.
can do a shout out. If you want the petitions in your dispensary, you
Absolutely.
can shout out to the Dabmother.710.
Yep.
You can shout out to the Dabfather.710. You can shout out to OldSchoolAndCo.
Yep.
Cannabis Janice.
Yep.
I'm in.
Okay, Cannabis Janice is in too. Okay, you can tell we're well rehearsed up here and we're professional.
Right. I'm just killing it over here.
Yes.
Cool.
So, yeah.
Okay, now we are going to the farmers market. That's
Farmers
going to be
market.
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
It starts at
6:30.
6:30
6:30 till 11.
till 11.
And it's going to be veterans, women, and cannabis.
Right on.
So we're going to honor our veterans. Old School will be there.
I will be there.
Our friend Tracy will be there.
Oklahoma.
To Oklahoma
Yep, right on.
and others. And our women, our empowered women, the Dabmother, she will be speaking.
Veteran.
I've heard her story, the whole story. There's more. There's
We'll
more.
give a shout out too.
So
if
you
there's
guys
any-
got to show up to find out.
If there's
Okay.
any veterans groups that want to
Yes,
show up and say,
veterans
Yes.
groups are free for this event. Come set it up.
yeah, you bet.
Contact us. Reach out to me. You can even call me 405-746-0338.
Right on.
Call me and get in on this deal for Connie. Get on board with us. She is the only one that we have that's going to do anything that's going to change our situation here in Oklahoma.
In my opinion, the mother of legalization of cannabis in Oklahoma, because she
Absolutely.
introduced the legalization
She-
a long time ago when
She
it was
did.
not very popular.
Right, exactly. And she's
Oh,
familiar.
I happen to wear a Connie Johnson shirt too.
That's right. Connie Johnson. Go to govconnie.com and you'll learn all about her. You can support her there. and come out on Tuesday. It's her birthday. So
Oh, is
let's,
it?
let's show her
Cool.
some love.
Oh, that would be
It's not
cool.
her actual birthday, but it's her birthday bash.
Okay, well, there
So,
you go. Close
Birthday,
Have so
come
much
come
fun.
out and birthday bash and celebrate our veterans.
And that's
going to
be at Farmers Market, and the
Oklahoma City
address
Farmers
is
Market. It's on North
Reno
Klein or what is
and
it? Reno and Klein.
Reno and Klein. That's it.
Can't
Cool.
miss it. They go
Can't miss
giant building that says Farmers Market.
Exactly.
Right there. On that right there, we're going to take a short break because I got to toke up and tune back in.
Yes.
Hi, you're watching Wake and Bake with Old School and Co. I'm sitting here talking to my good friend Cannabis Janice and Dabmother.710. Ping!
Quality be high, but the price is low. Only way I come down on the price is if you buy in bulk. Tree funds, got a green thumb, I feel like I'm the hoe. Never knew. Niggas mad that I write my shit off top, niggas ain't getting high like this. Yeah, big gas on a night like this.
Welcome back to Wake and Bake with Old School and Co. I surprised them. I hope you're toking up and tuning back in because I love them breaks. I'm going to give a quick shout out to some sponsors. We've got 788 Collection. They've got a large variety of products. We've also got Double Down Dabs. I love them Double Down Dabs. Okie Applesauce. And my good friend Doc Ferguson right here. Right on, brother.
Yes, sir.
I've also got Heather with Can of Comply.
That's
I got it out correct.
You got it. You got it.
All right, we are going to talk about compliance right now, so this is a great time to have you on.
Well, I'm going to be honest with you, okay? Heather is an integral part of our team. She is one of the most valuable members. She helps me every month with all of the paperwork side of it. She helps Matt and Tate in the lab to make sure that we are staying up to code, compliant. She helped us with getting metric compliant back at the beginning of February.
Everybody's scrambling. We know everybody's scrambling for metric
Yes.
compliance right now. You bet.
Yes, sir. And she is the best at it. She's the best in the business.
Cool.
She
Now,
is.
that's one thing I like. I have been out to the lab, and I've walked around, and people know when I walk around, I look. I love your lab, brother. It's cool.
Thank
There's
you.
a lot of things out there.
Thank you. I can't take credit for that. That's all Matt and Tate.
Matt and
because
Tate
they
rock.
that they do, brother. You know that. You see the product they
I've
make.
seen the
You've
product.
tried
They
it,
make. You bet.
and you see how hard they work. You've been out there.
You bet. Right on.
I mean, it's nonstop, every day, all
Every
day.
day. Okay, we can. I don't know whether I can throw this out there or not, but if you want to have Okie Applesauce, Double Down Dabs, or Doc Ferguson's products in your dispensary, contact Old School and Co. I happen to know a guy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You can also get them in touch with Heather because people are going to
yes.
be needing her.
Oh, yeah,
This is crunch time right now.
If you're having problems with compliance, Heather's the one to contact.
Yes.
Okay,
Or
cool.
metric problems.
Metric
She-
problems, yeah.
Metric, OMA, other seed to sale software systems, putting SOPs into place, like the whole gamut. I'm here to support, help, oversee and or educate and direct folks in the right direction. There's a lot of folks who just don't know what it is that they're expected to satisfy, or they're not quite sure on where to go to even look for templates or ideas
Yeah.
about.
Because we got everybody's out there working and doing their products and stuff, and that's what I like about bringing people together. Because we bring you in to work in unison with y'all.
Absolutely, that's my whole dig, is to support these business owners, and allow them to focus on what they do best. Their whole purpose is to make fantastic
Do this,
product.
yeah.
Let
This
me
right
take
here,
care
yeah.
of the paperwork. That's what I'm here for. Yeah.
Well, how could they contact you?
So I have, you can find me on Facebook and Instagram at Can of Comply 8 is my Instagram handle, and then of course once again on Facebook. my personal phone number that comes right to me, 405-223-5083.
Right on.
And I am working on building a website, so I'm inside of 75 days operational right now. So we are very much in our infancy, and we're in the process
cool.
of getting that going.
I'm glad to see you launching that right on. That's
Thank
great.
you. Thank
Heather
you.
has a lot of experience in
Cool.
this. She's ran several companies, compliance stuff. Our attorney, Paige Oku, who I believe is the best cannabis attorney in the business. I came to her in January, at the beginning of January, and I said, all right, I cannot figure this out. I don't understand. They say one thing, they want another. I need somebody to show me.
And then you call and you get a recording.
Oh, yeah, or I get a,
Just
well, it says, and
fingers at
I'm
each
like,
other.
no, I get what it says. I need you to define
Yeah.
what it's saying. And just banging my head against the wall, Paige said, look, call Heather. She's helping me right now. She's working with me. Call her, schedule an appointment. She'll get you straightened out. It took 2 months.
It did.
It took 2 months. But she got us all straightened out. And the greatest thing too, Heather never loses her cool. She is always incredibly calm. And I'm a little high strung.
I understand, brother.
And so, like, for example, when Oma said they needed to schedule a visit and we had been open like 45 days and I'm freaking out, and Heather's like, I'll take care of it. I'll be there. You know, and the only violation we had was, and we didn't know this, we had to have tracking devices in our car. We thought we could
Right.
do it with the phones, you know.
Oh, okay, yeah, I did.
That was a common misconception that a lot of
Yep.
folks had in the industry, that because there wasn't really a go-to software or a go-to device that was named or recommended by our regulating entities.
Right.
So a lot of these businesses, you know, if they weren't going through and reading legislation, they weren't aware that it literally explicitly said, no, your cell phone is not going to satisfy that expectation.
It comes back to where they are doing their job, they're
Mhm.
working, trying to do get the
Exact-
products out to people, and they don't have time to read every.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
And she got us on Bouncy, and it's perfect. All
Cool.
right, tracks everything. It's all done from the phone, device you plug into the car. Real simple, real easy.
Right on.
You know, Heather has been able to completely turn around my side of it with the Doc Fergus, because you know clearly Matt and Tate got the problem.
Oh, yeah,
It's
Matt
not
and
that.
Tate is right.
Yeah.
Like I
you
said,
know how
I've been
they
out there
are.
several times, yeah. Okay, now we know I'm gonna be down at the farmer's market for Connie's deal Tuesday night. Would Heather be down there?
That sounds like a solid possibility.
That would be cool,
That
wouldn't it? That way
sounds
they
like a
can talk to
solid
you about
possibility.
compliance. They can talk to me. Like, now my show, I put people on the spot right now.
Hey, I get it. I get it.
Cool. Now the farmer's market is basically at the corner of Reno and Klein, I think. Going to be down there from time 6:30 to 9:30, 11. Cool, right on.
Nice.
Okay, now I'm chomping at the bits for this right here.
Okay.
Heather's got you complied.
Heather's
you're-
got us completely complied.
Okay, right
Can
on.
it comply?
You're coming out with some new products. Now you've got a wide variety of products. How many have you got?
Okay, so I believe we have about, what, 80
80?
packaged? 80 different?
80-ish,
Maybe 100?
100,
Closer to 100 now.
80-ish, 100-ish. Okay.
Yeah, all we do is work. Old
I know,
school, you
y'all
know
just
that,
work.
man.
I dig that.
I never have time to leave the office to go out and sell
So you basically
this
live there.
wonderful
Yeah, I
medicine
understand. Yeah.
that Matt and Tate are creating. And you saw yesterday out at Pot County
Yeah.
Hideout,
Oh yeah.
Jennifer puts on a hell of an event.
That was a great event.
every
Yeah.
time.
I like it. Now that's at the corner of Highway 9 and what's that cross street?
Ooh, I do not know.
Ooh, I did not
Stevens
know, but it's
Stevens Road.
Stevens Road. There you go. Okay.
Yeah, y'all go out and see Miss Jennifer, see Miss Chelsea, Miss Jola, and they will take care of y'all. I
They're open
promise.
24/7.
24/7.
Got a drive-through.
They've got a
That's
drive-through.
cool.
They're about to have a liquor store too.
Well, there you go.
She's an entrepreneur, Miss
So
Jennifer.
she's working. That's
Mhm.
it. And see what's the chicken's name?
Oh, Chick Chick.
Chick is cool.
Oh, yeah, Chick was hanging out yesterday. Oh, it was awesome.
They're walking Chick around
Yeah,
in a
in
little
the stroller. Yeah,
That
it was
so
great.
funny. I loved it, man. You
But
bet.
that's Chick's why Fergus can't come out to events, because you know
Oh.
Fergus might try to get Chick.
Yeah,
and
that's
that
true,
would,
that's true,
You know,
yeah.
Fergus is a little wild.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, so I want to show you a double down dabs. You
Right.
love them.
I love the double
them.
down
2
dabs.
grams every jar.
Right. 2
All right.
grams.
This is an exclusive Double Down Dabs and Pot County Hideout exclusive drop, the Sex Panther.
I've had this thing.
Yeah, we were pushing it yesterday, and it's only available at Pot County Hideout.
Oh, look at that. I love that smell. Now, I mean, I can get that up there. You can't really see the color. I'm working on it.
No, you're all good. I'm going to show you. This is
Don't
the
get the lid.
newest to the Okie Applesauce family, okay?
Yeah.
This
Now,
is,
you know I love the mimosa.
I know, you're going to like this. This is straight 50-50 hybrid. It's one of our blends.
I like the hybrids,
It's Alien Gorilla Glue.
Yeah.
It's got a 55% THC, 14.317 terp,
There
and
you go.
0.17% CBD.
Ah, because we know I like the CBD.
Yes,
and they're
sir.
so cool.
And what makes this one different, excuse me, is that this is the Okie Applesauce Quattro edition.
See, now this is new.
New.
This is
brand new.
We talked about this, yeah.
Yes, sir. 4 grams per jar.
Okay, now this is way cool. We're going to have to take a short break, but I love this. I love the concept of 4 grams per jar, because this is what we talked about. You can start out with the 1 gram.
In the Doc Fergus line, people like it. They can move up to the 2 gram and double down, and then when they find that what
The
their
1
medicine, boom, there it is.
Quattro.
The Quattro.
Someone like me that's on Social Security, you get paid once a month. Okay, you can find the one you like, and you can step up to the Quattro. Okay, I'll tell you what, we've got to take a short break right now. I want to check out some of this Quattro. I'll guarantee
Oh,
you.
we're about to get Quattro'd out. I
Cool.
promise.
You're
I promise.
watching Wake and Bake with Old School and Co. Toke up and tune back in, because you know I'm going to.
Yeah, yeah, Hey, hey, hey. Sheesh. Yeah. Top shelf, top shelf, top shelf, top shelf.
Welcome back to Wake and Bake with Old School and Co. I hope you're toking up and tuning back in, because I love the token up and tuning back in time. I'm going to get a quick shout out. I've got some sponsors right here. I've got Okie Applesauce right on. We've covered that in last. I've got some cool stuff coming out with them. Got Double Down Dabs, and we got Doc Ferguson sitting here. Right now, I've got Heather with
Comply.
Comply. Okay,
Comply,
cool. I was
yes.
working it out.
It's
I
all
was
right.
working it
Hey, I got you. I'm all here for your support.
Cool. That's right. That's it. She is here for your support. Now, if people are having problems with complying with metric or any compliance problems,
OMA issues, metric issues, third-party software, SOPs, putting in workflows in order to maintain compliance, storage and quality control dynamics. I touch it.
You
Yeah.
are the paperwork. You cover the paperwork. You
I am.
open it up to where people can do their job and you can do your job.
Exactly, and us work together in order for everybody to understand what it is that we need to make sure that patients stay safe.
Right on.
Because that's our number one priority, right? But also at the same time, make sure that businesses aren't going to get slapped with fines or fees or have issues that kind of come up and change their whole workflow or their whole program.
Because like we was talking with Doc earlier, he was out there doing production, doing what they do, work.
Right.
And he asked you to come in, and it took you a little while to straighten everything out.
Yep, we had to have some conversations and a few come to Jesus moments, but no.
We got there. That's the
got-
most
That's the thing.
No, just giving them a hard time. But yeah, that's exactly what I do. Is I come in and I teach people. That's a big part of it. I teach people.
Education, you bet.
And that comes into, like I said, quality control in addition to legality. And oftentimes it's a two-way conversation, because I consult with attorneys oftentimes.
Right.
They're giving legal advice to business owners, and they're like, how do I make this make sense? And so
Right.
that's exactly what I do. I come in and make them make sense to each other.
Because the people in the industry, like I say, I don't have to be smart, but I surely know a lot of smart people. And the people I know that can really talk to you about cannabis, but sometimes on paperwork, it's just they don't want to handle that. You know,
Right.
They're so focused on what they're doing.
Right, and it takes, a really, really skilled eye and some serious attention to detail in order to truly comprehend what it is that you're looking at, right?
Mhm.
Whether that be COAs from different types of labs, or whether that be literature that's being put out about your particular product,
Right.
making sure that you're representing that
Mhm.
true and within legality, both, at a federal and state level, because
There you go.
ultimately that's one of the things that people are missing a lot of times right now is there's still federal regulations that apply to our state cannabis program.
That kind, because there's a lot of things you cannot advertise. That's a fact.
Exactly, and
Can't
we
say.
see it a lot. I see it out there on the stores right now. So, that's what I do is I come in and tell businesses, hey, these are some holes that you have. Let's figure out what we can do about getting them patched, or here's what you're missing. This is what you need to make adjustments in,
Right.
and hopefully you can take it from there. And so. Sometimes that's a single sit-down consult. More often than not, I come in and work out a retainer agreement.
Okay, there you go. Work it out where you got a retainer, where you come in there and you work with them continually.
Yes, that is an ideal situation, and I think
That's what's perfect.
I was gonna say, I'd say that for most businesses, that's what's best, because as your business evolves, you're gonna have new brand launches, new product coming inside, new vendors that are coming to the table, right?
Right.
And so there's constantly changes and evolution. About every 90 days, new language is introduced to legislation, or there's new rules that are applied to the legislation. So.
And weren't there an emergency session right now?
Right, yes. And so, sometimes things are effective immediately. Hey, let's strategize and make sure that your business is, in the event that this does happen, let's make sure that you're in a position where you can take that on.
Because with locality, that's what I do like is OMA can come in anytime, and if you're not in compliance, that could shut you down right now.
Absolutely, they
And
can.
Heather keeps us ahead of the curve.
Yes.
That's what I like.
That is. I like strategy. I like to be proactive rather than reactive. Typically costs a little bit more money up front to do that,
Well,
but it's well worth it,
it's well
because
worth
then you
it.
don't have to lose it
But
later.
see, me as a patient, like I said, I get to go out to a lot of places and look around, and I go out and I do my little marine inspection. I look around, I look at stuff. I like it when I see places like Doc Ferguson's that are in compliance.
Clean, tidy, organized, very much to spec. I mean, honestly, that's
Very ADD, okay? I love it when stuff is like
that is Tate and Matt. They keep that place spotless.
I don't have to argue with them about any of
No.
that. It's wonderful. It's
No.
wonderful.
Tate and Matt make her job very easy.
They
on
do.
That side of things.
Okay, now I wish we could show, again, put them on spot. I wish we could show some of those CBD diamonds that you've made.
Oh, I don't have any with me.
See,
actually.
there you go. Well, I'm a professional. We always practice and get ready for stuff. Not.
Yeah, those are very good.
They are very good. I smoke, I've done several of them. I think they're right on, brother.
They help out, brother. Especially if you'll mix it with our product.
Right?
It'll give you that even, just balanced, perfect, clear-headed high.
Like I said, we've talked about that several times. I do make my own hybrids. I'll take a indica and I'll take a sativa and I'll mix them together. I'm looking for the terp profiles. Combine
That
them.
helps you. Yes,
It
sir.
helps
That's the
me,
best
you
way to
bet.
do it.
Mhm.
Because the terp, as we always talk about on here, that's the driver of this.
That's
thing.
the driver, yeah, the medicinal. And again, it comes back to, that's why I do like concentrates. I look around for I try a lot of concentrates. I like yours because they're smooth. That
Thank
makes
you,
a
sir.
huge
Super
difference to
tasty.
me. And on concentrates, the THC level is up there. Okay, a lot of people are looking for the THC level. The terp level is way up there. That's what I really like.
Matt and Tate are the best in the industry. They know how to preserve and concentrate those terpenes, so that way we are getting the maximum benefit out of the plant, the entire thing, the
Right.
full spectrum, if you will.
And you've got several that have not THC, CBD,
Yes,
and great terp products from both the THC and the CBD products.
Yes, sir. We add CBD into some of our products if the growers want us to, you know, because we work on splits.
There you go, yeah.
The growers are the clients. Whatever they're wanting, we do. You know, that's how it works. And some of them do, some of them don't. The ones that do are always extremely happy with
Oh,
the
yeah.
product.
I've been very happy. No, I'm not a grower. We all know that. I'm working on trying to find out how to be because I push home growing. Now, I'm working on learning how to grow, and that's how I'm working with the Dabfather to learn how to press myself, too. Not press myself. But
The
press.
Dabmother is the perfect person to talk to about growing. He just won the deal out there, and
He just won
Western
the Castile
Oklahoma.
Farms 4F Growth
Mhm.
Contest. You bet.
Oh.
And
He
I mean, if you have not
Nice.
seen that plant, I mean, she just rocked.
she was a beaut.
She was a beauty. Now, I don't know where these guys. Okay, is the Dabfather in here? No, Dabfather's out there.
I don't think no, there's the Dabmother. Though.
Oh,
She's in
Dabmother.
there, yeah.
Have y'all cut her down yet?
We did, and I think there's some left. There's quite a bit left.
Oh, cool. Right on. Right on.
Nice.
I've got
Yeah.
about I want to say, oh gosh, I'm not even gonna give a number because you'll have to ask him. It was a big plant. It was a big yield.
Okay, that's one thing I want to mention. If you would like to be in the audience of Wake and Bake with Old School and Co., all you do is contact us. Our email is Wake and Bake with Old School and Co., and you can get tickets. Like I say, the first ticket is free, and the second ticket is always half price.
Very nice.
I love it.
Nice.
Ha, I got it
I
in.
dig it.
Cool. All right, we're going to take a short break again.
Okay.
You're watching Wake and Bake with Old School and Co. I'm talking Heather from Canna Comply.
Yes.
Right on. I got that down.
Yes,
All
you
right,
got it.
And Doc Ferguson from Doc Ferguson and
Double
Okie
Down.
Applesauce, Double Down Dabs.
Yes, sir.
Also got the Quattro Dabs coming up.
Yes, the Okie Applesauce Quattro edition.
Okie Applesauce Quattro. I've got to try some more of those. All right. Off like a herd of turtles, and I'm going to be pinging out of here. You love a herd of turtles, too. That's right on.